Dear Dad, who would have dreamed taking a vacation to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case?
Eloise.
Seems a student
I
named
said
Jake
Louise.
Rogers was murdered at the high school last week. And an undercover police detective wants me to pose as a student.
Oh, he look
to
a
search
mess.
for
That's
any
undercover
leads at the
cop?
school. So, it's undercover I go. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
All right. So we in this thing. I'm guessing this is the letter? No. Nancy, I had to close the school library early today, but if you need to do any research for your case, the keys to the library are in the safe. Remember not to enter in the wrong combination. Okay, so make sure that we do not enter in the wrong combination. All right. Normally when I do this, I have paper. Hold on, let me get some paper. I'm gonna write it down. It looked like a 6, a 0 with a line through it, K, and it looked like a music note. We're gonna go with that. Sigma Phi Kappa Delta sorority cordially invites you to attend. Okay, so I got an invitation. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Where did she say the keys were? Keys to the library in the safe. They're in the safe. Okay. All right, what do we got in here? Reminders, talk to Jake about library books, out of order. Call Nancy to get flight number. Call Jackie about Spanish. I don't know who any of those. I'm Nancy. Anything here? Wait, there we go. Ooh, what's that? Oh, found another quarter. It's an old game, so you know quarters back in the day. I was in the money. I could buy a bag of chips with a quarter. All right. Wait, did it light up? Ooh, okay. So we got, here's our book bag. So we got a key. What is this? Okay, that's just the case file. And what is this key for? I can't look at it. Let's go this way. See? Came in handy writing that down. We got that. The 0. The K. And the music note looking majig. Yes. So we got that key. All right. So, we're really close. I can smell the victory. Sheesh. All right, school computer. All right, so we got to make sure the last name is capitalized. Let me write this down. I got my notebook. Oh, my phone ringing. Yellow. Where's my phone?
Nancy Drew, Detective Beach here. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Frustrated, Nancy. I need some leads, and you're my man. Well, woman.
That puzzle
Teen,
was
student,
stressful.
whatever. I'll be at Maxine's Diner. Come see me when you found out anything. All contact should be through me.
Can do. So, what's our cover?
Our what?
Our cover. Who should I say you are if anyone sees us and asks?
Oh, right. I'll be your uncle.
Okay.
Uncle Steve. I gotta go now. If you need anything else, come see me at Maxine's. I'm wearing glasses and a green striped shirt.
All right, gotcha. All right. We are up in this school. Why is it like dreary music playing? Hello, anybody here? All right, we got the bulletin board. I don't know. I'm guessing this is right, left, maybe? Right, left, down, up. Letters, the first letters. Is it backwards? Up, down, left, right. The first letters will help my plight. What? Okay, y'all remember that. Because I don't know what this is talking about. I'm going to write down HEU2. Is this his locker? Okay. Four number code, but his locker. Nothing in the trash can. We got to remember to look for quarters. Right now we can get 3 bags of potato chips, but that's it. Ooh, I don't think this is backwards. Find them. Find the. So I think it's find the morning edition and discover discover another crime. The answers. Is that answers? Answer. Oh, is in black and white. To who will do the time? Oh boy, I sounded like I'm in elementary school. So find the morning edition and discover another crime. The answer is in black and white. To whom will do the time? All right, let's write down IR.D2. Here we go. Is there another one here? KRL2. KR.L2. All right, I'm just gonna write down whatever that says, because I don't think that's anything. DV INROAI. This is a pretty big school too. All right, we got another billboard here. Let me see. Student billboard. Okay. Oh, wow, that looks fun. Everybody playing hooky. Apparently, I don't know if I need to write down all these numbers or if I just need to take down YD3. I'm going to take down YD3. Yeah. All right, let's see if they have any other bulletin boards here. Okay, I can go through that door. Before I go through the door, let me see what else they got in the halls. Okay, we got another one. Grape, orange, cool will play the alarm in the school. Is anybody else as lost as I am? Because I don't know what the heck this thing is talking about. We're just going to write down those last numbers, though. Grape, orange, cool will play the alarm in the school. Somebody out here writing secret messages to folks, and they actually putting it on a bulletin board. Why is that the only... Oh, another quarter. Who throws a quarter away? Anything here? Oh, wait. What is it? ASU2. ASU4. Why did I say U2? That's clearly a 4. Okay, all right. Was there anything else over here? Oh, see? Wait, can I touch these papers? No. Seniors, all entries in our exhibit must be picked up at the library on Thursday. See Miss Drew for information. EPAD. The hidden video tape will... Why can't I figure out what that is? Sale? Save? No, that's not save. Seal. My murderer's fate. I don't know why that was so hard. R1. Was this the guy that got killed and he left little notes because he knew what was about to go down? Can I? Alright. Where is the janitor? There's like notebooks and stuff left all over the floor. Don't laugh at me, man. Listen, the struggle, the struggle. Alright, we got another bulletin board. Special announcement. PUEHEMEN. I'm gonna have to write this one down. There is ZND1 though. ZND1. Did I write down the Z? I did. Put elements in order to open puzzle. Sheesh. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we just came from that way. We were going this way, I think. Gotta look out for quarters. 4 bags of chips is not enough. I need more chips. All right. I don't even know if I'm like going in circles. Apparently I'm not, because I'm running into different billboards every time. Okay, so what do we got here? Poet drama written by the senior essay winners. Students file under lock and key will show the lies of the doctor to be. All right, we shall write down HF L1. Thank you for putting that in the chat for me. Let's, okay, we can't go straight ahead. Did I look at this one? I sure did not. He did. I can't read upside down, y'all. I'm not even about to sit here and pretend. I'm just gonna write down KR1. All right, let's talk to him.
Oh, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Sanchez. But you can just call me the Hulk.
No, I'm not gonna do that. How you know I was new?
How did you know I was new here?
Hey, you're talking to the man, the #1 football player in the state of Florida. I know all the beautiful girls at Paseo Del Mar High. Are you kidding?
Okay.
Who do you play for?
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state. I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the pros. Showtime.
Oh, you are annoying.
One of the best teams in the state?
Hello? Paseo Del Mar High School has been Florida's #1 football team for the last 4 years. I've been trying to get the coach to change that lame mascot ever since I first made the team.
Why would I ask him that? That don't even match with the conversation we was just having. What? These questions don't match with what he's talking about. They don't even go. He talking about changing the mascot, and I'm like, you scared or no? Like, I don't understand. What are these questions? Whatever. Are you sure there's nothing to be afraid of? Sorry, I'm getting off topic here, sir.
Are you sure there's nothing to be afraid of?
I'm afraid you're asking too many questions. What's it to you?
Ooh,
Sorry. So, what's been going on at school?
that was so random.
Somebody killed Jake Rogers.
What? Who is that?
Jake Rogers?
I knew Jake, but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
Watch you gonna stand in this corner. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're still in the corner. You're still in the corner. I thought you had to go to practice. I'm out of here. Grape, orange. What was it? It was like grape, orange, cool. Oh no, I should have took a picture of that one too. So it was just grape, orange, cool. Now I'm really feeling like really. All right, let's go back.
Nice one.
Wait, what?
Get Connie over here to fix it.
Shh, my bad. Are you Connie? Can you go fix that alarm?
Hi, I'm Connie.
Yes,
You're not from
you
around
are.
here, are you?
No.
Usually, Paseo del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Lately, it's been totally out of control.
Are you a student? Because you don't look like one. Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
I'm a school monitor, so I have to notice these things.
Right, so you know every student. Okay, Connie. Let's see.
Things must be pretty hectic for you right now.
Obviously. Once this whole thing blows over, it'll be back to the same old routine.
Okay, what thing? Does it concern you your murderer is still out there roaming the halls? You don't seem all concerned about classmate who was just murdered. Yeah, let's go with the roaming the halls
Doesn't it
one.
concern you the murderer is still out there roaming the halls?
Don't make me laugh. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't handle myself. Jake finally met his match.
Oh wow, that's nasty. What do you mean?
What do you mean, his match?
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him.
So
I
you
gotta go now. Later.
go fix that alarm
Hey, Nancy.
though.
Need something?
How do you know my name Nancy? I never introduced myself to you. She's suspicious. I never said my name was Nancy. Someone set that alarm off.
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
I'll be right back.
Yes, let me look at your notes because I am a girl. I can't read them notes. You might be wondering why I'm even sending this, and I wish I had a better explanation. So many times in the hallways we catch each other's eyes, and it seems like we both want to say something, but we just keep walking. You with your friends and me alone. There's so much I want to say to you every time I drive to or from school. It's like you're in the car with me. She's a creep. And we have these amazing conversations, and I'm thinking, will this ever become true? Can you ever forgive me for what I did? Can you? You kill him? I want to explain, but a part of me knows that it's not safe and stupid to do. Sometimes I just can't keep it bottled up inside of me, and I want to scream from the rooftops. Am I crazy? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. What else you got? Okay. She got a crush on somebody, but pretend like I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the key works. All right, I'm up in here like swimwear. Any teachers in here? No. Can I get a donut? Why the music sound like that? Because I picked up a quarter. All right. A trophy was not the only prize, but also money of a greater size. AGD3. Can I look at? Yes, we can. So who are we? Are we looking for someone in particular? I don't even know who this is. What? Senior paper to the POM Scholarship Foundation. Oh, submit. That's an S? That does not look like an S. Okay, yeah, I thought it was an E. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so somebody need to submit his paper to the POM Scholarship Foundation. That's it. Oh, that's that dude. He's like the student of the month or something. I saw him on the wall. CLD. Okay, this is a lot of numbers. This is a lot of numbers. Anything else over here? I should have got a bigger notepad. I ain't think I was gonna be doing this like this. Let me try to log into the computer since I have my aunt's password. Username is capital. Password is Wise Elder. Okay, cool. That's printing. To find a replacement for Jake Rogers for the bulletin boards, please send me a list of candidates. Okay, so he was in charge of the bulletin boards. That's why all those hidden messages are there. Passwords. All right, this is the one we need. To-do list. Locate missing. The heck? I thought I was caught. Security details. Lights left on in the library. Send an email. All outer entrance doors checked and locked. Backpack belonging to Connor Watson found in student union. Placed in lost and found. Okay, so maybe we can go to lost and found and see what's in a book bag. Several outside security lights are out. Work order put in. Okay. Patrolled around the grounds. Dumpster by the cafeteria was not properly secure. Several raccoons in the area. Observed young man peering through school entrance doorway. He identified himself as an exchange student and was trying to retrieve his homework. It's Tawanaka. He was trying to cheat because he got a lot of pressure from his family. This is my first theory, by the way. I'm gonna go with this. He was trying to cheat because his family put a lot of pressure on him to become a doctor. Jake saw him. He killed Jake. And that's why the pressure is getting to him, because it's the pressure of being a murderer. I'm going with that for now. I overheard two individuals arguing. When I approached them, two males ran down the street. The first male was approximately 5'6", blah, blah, blah. He wore a green windbreaker. Football jersey. Numbers, is that Hawk's numbers? That dude's numbers? Caught several students soaping teachers' lounge windows. Saying that they were engaged in a senior prank. Instructed students to clean the windows. Her screamed after calling 911, found teenager who approximately fell from stairs. Okay. We can't keep this? Darn it. Digital form, okay. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think for now my theory is that Hal did it. Cause oh no. All right. There we go. Okay. Just trying to make sure I look at everything. Locate the missing books in order for replacement. Okay, so let's check for that missing book. See what that book is. See if we can find out if we go to like the catalog. Why are you calling
Hello?
me?
You better stop your nosing, or it'll get bent way out of shape.
That's your threat? My nosing. Mitch, it said your whole name on my daggone phone. Can I go through this door? Is this the key to this door? No. What about this key? This is the library. All right. There shouldn't be anybody in here. Can we go this? Okay, we can go this way. Okay. Okay, we got LA. We do not have LA. We have NA. L3. Okay, you can't go that way. Ooh, quarter. Periodic table. What was that? Somebody in here? Jake was here. Thanks to remember me. The answer to my fate lies in the book. A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule holds the first step. My matrices hold the remaining 18 steps. The elements tell the order. I remember a note saying the elements tell the order. The letter and digit can tell the direction. Oh, man. A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule holds the first step. So I need to find a matchbook behind Maxine's schedule. Who is Maxine and where's her schedule? Can't go down that one. Can go down here. What the freak? Who did that? What? Who just did that? Was that you, fake going to practice? Ooh, quarter. I don't even know who that was or what that was. I'm gonna go talk to this dude real quick. There's a dude that popped in here earlier. There he is.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Hal Tanaka. Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I want to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and succeed in this country.
Okay. I can understand that. He never said that he admired it. So what have you been doing? Do you have plans to stay in? Okay, let's ask that.
Do you plan on staying in America after you finish high school?
My family is counting on me to succeed here. I must make them proud of me.
So what have you been doing?
So, what's been going on at school lately?
A murder was committed here. Everyone is very stressed out.
I can understand that. It looks like you have on a doctor's top. Just wanted to point that out. Are you stressed out?
Are you stressed out?
I'm studying really hard for exams now. My future as a doctor depends on the outcome of these tests.
What'd I say? Did I
think
say
the
he got on
murder
a
has
doctor's
caused
top?
a lot of tension at
I'm
school.
just telling you, man.
Wow. Well, who was murdered?
Jake Rogers, a student here at Paseo Del Mar High. It's really intense.
Do you know him?
Did you know him?
Not really, only by reputation.
What reputation?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me.
Do your thing, Dr. Taonaka. I told y'all he was a doctor. Well, obviously he ain't a doctor, but he about to be a doctor because he got one like he cosplaying as a doctor before he's a doctor. Yep. Let me see if his jersey number is 80. Oh, it is. Well, would you look at there? Who were you arguing with, huh?
How's it going?
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake.
Because they was cheaters.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends. Is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Okay.
Crack a couple of times.
He's got a temper, a bad one. He lets the pressure build and build until he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off. Like last week, I strike him out during gym, and he goes ballistic and charges the mound. He's got some serious issues. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
I figured, yeah.
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Okay.
Why do you think she hangs out at the gym so much?
I don't know. She's a pretty good athlete, but never joined any of Paseo Del Mar's teams.
Why not?
Why not?
Not exactly sure.
I figured you wouldn't. I
You
don't even know
said
why
she was
I asked you
having a
that.
tough time.
I heard she's been having some money problems.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Yeah, I know everybody business. If that means anything. Any quarters over here, though? No quarters. I still can't find... Ooh, books.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Is it? I ain't even pay attention. I'm glad you saw that, Nancy, because I sure did not. So she's wearing a kanji for crane. Okay. Oh, I knew this one. I definitely knew that was Moon. Gitsu. And this is San. I forgot how to say water. Right now. I already went in there. There was like a code or something in here. Something, right? Yeah, this. Did I write that one down? Okay, I did. If any... Oh, if anything happens to me, search under my no, is that computer? C-O-M... What? Combination? Is that combination? COMBOINCATAL. OG? What the heck is that spell? Combo. Check under. Oh, I was trying to put it all together. Combo and catalog. Thank you. I was like, what? That is not a word. Okay, so if anything happens to him, search under combo and catalog. So do I need to look in the catalog and put in search under combo? Combo. That's what he said, right? Search under combo in catalog? Is this what he mean? What was it, like English, essays? Through the ages, I want to say, is what I wrote down. Yeah, okay, that did nothing either. It's Maxine's Diner. So it says something about Maxine's schedule. Friday, 8 p.m. costume requests. What is that? How does that help me? What does that do for me? I don't know. I don't know what that does. It says a matchbook behind Maxine's schedule will hold the first step. A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule. This ain't technically her schedule though, right? Do I maybe have to go to her diner? Let's go to the diner. Maxine's Diner.
Welcome to Maxine's. I'm Daryl Gray. I don't think I've seen you here before.
My name's Nancy Drew. I just moved down here.
Then you'll be attending Paseo Del Mar High. I'm your student council president. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Thanks.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
So, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me about Maxine?
Tell me about Maxine's.
Maxine's is the best diner in Florida. The place is usually packed. I guess all the police that were camping out here scared the kids away. Now there's just a creepy old guy hanging around wearing an ugly green shirt.
That's my uncle.
Daryl, that's my uncle.
Oops. Oh, sorry, Nancy. Quick, Daryl, change the subject.
That's okay. No offense taken. You said there were a lot of police here. What happened?
One of the students was murdered.
I'm about to say, you already know that,
week.
Nancy. What?
What happened?
Someone beat up this guy, Jake Rogers, and then threw him down a flight of stairs.
Yikes.
He worked here, but I didn't really know him. He kept mainly to himself.
Do you know? Well, he's not gonna know who did it, and if it was him, he ain't gonna say it's him. So let's just say that's terrible.
I know. They only now just reopened the school.
Who did it?
She gonna ask anyway.
No one knows, and the police are keeping pretty clammed up about it. But my resources say they're calling in some special detective, maybe even the FBI.
No, they're calling it me.
Did this Jake guy have any enemies?
Sure, doesn't everyone?
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't have an answer for you, sir.
I should get back to work.
Yeah,
Nice
really
meeting you,
awkward.
Nancy.
Sorry. Wait, no, not yet. Do you know anything about Connie?
Do you know Connie Watson?
Not that well. She keeps to herself a lot. I've always thought there's something mysterious about her. Kind of the same way I feel about you.
Okay, conversation's going the wrong direction here, Daryl. Let's go with that.
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone.
That's cool. I'm just saying, not playing.
Don't you got some tables to bust? Like, sheesh.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Hal's an exchange student who's all scholarships and study. He's very intense about becoming a doctor.
Yeah, he had on a whole doctor's outfit. I saw him.
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was. Never really thought about that.
I'm sorry, I like to bring the mood down.
Bye, Nancy.
Thank you for that, sir. All right. All right, so we have a J. Okay. So do I do the green ones first, then the red, and then maybe the blue? His journal is my cash cow, maybe? Okay. I mean, we wrote it down. So now we know that all of them are not going to be at the school, which is what I thought. But that's not the case. This is like the worst song. Okay, so it's the same. It doesn't matter. Okay, there go my fake uncle. But before I go see him, let me see what else they got going on here. They gonna let me go back here? Okay. What did I just grab? That's weird. Dear Daryl, I need to break off our date to the Sadie Hawkins stands. I'm very sorry, but something came up. Connie. He talk about he don't know her and they were going on a date. Daryl, you are a liar. Y'all all be lying. Please don't tell me I have to work here. I feel like that's gonna come. Oh, here's the other one. Yes. HGL3. I need one more. And I'll have them all. Maxine Daryl. Maxine wanted me to write down a memo describing the finer points of closing the diner. Some people think there are some secrets to the process, but it couldn't be easier. After totaling out the cash register, the cashier brings the cook, the receipts, the store, and the potato bin. Store and a potato bin. The cook needs to check the life expiration dates on all foods and throw expired ones out. The cashier and cook get all food crumbs off of the counter. And then there's some numbers at the bottom. The schedule is the key. Didn't he say something like the schedule is the something with the schedule? What did he say? A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule holds the first step. A matchbook? I found a quarter, but not a matchbook.
Looks like something was removed here.
Yeah, what was it? What the heck is this? Oh, final number. Bam, bam. H3. Okay, so we have all the numbers, all 18. Now we need to find this matchbook. I need to figure out what was removed. Okay, they're showing me tomatoes and a knife. Somebody was cooking. Yikes. Yikes. That was an accident. Did not mean to do that. Maybe put the ladle there. I thought about that after I tried to run out, but you know, that was an accident. Okay. We have the bolt cutters. All right, I guess I can go talk to him real quick to see if,
Uncle Steve!
Nancy! Why, I haven't seen you since...
ever.
For a long time. How's your...
Aunt Eloise. Oh, she's fine. And Dad says hello.
You're staying with your aunt, right?
Yes.
I just said that.
So,
well, I didn't say
what do you
that,
got for me?
but...
Well, I was hoping you could debrief me on the investigation.
Oh, sure. I'm just a bit... Well, my undercover assignments are usually not so...
Undercover.
suburban.
I understand.
The victim was a senior named Jake Rogers. As usual, none of the family, teachers, or students know about any enemies he may have had. Nothing came up from searching his home, computer, cell phone, or locker. His bank records tell a different story. He had a fairly large savings account and a lot of cash deposits. We suspect he was involved in something shady. Drugs, gambling, or blackmail. That's where you fit in. Talk to the students and see what you can find out.
All right.
We think he might have kept information about his activities in a notebook or journal, so keep a lookout for anything like that.
Did y'all
Anything
find
else?
anything?
Could you tell me the combination to Jake's locker?
Well, like I said, we already looked in his locker. There's nothing there.
I don't care.
I know, but I'd like to see for myself.
Then you'll need to figure it out by yourself.
What? You got the combination though. Why don't you just tell me? What is this?
I think you should know that I got a threatening phone call from someone named Mitch Dillon.
Interesting. Mitch is a suspect we're looking into, and he probably caught wind that you're snooping around. But I wouldn't pay him much attention. If he does anything else, let me know, and we'll take care of him.
I just told you he called my phone and threatened me. What else more do you want him to do? Come punch me? Stab me? Like, what do you want?
How is he involved?
You don't need to know at this time. Just concentrate on the students and finding Jake's journal. We have Mitch covered.
I found a notepad in the library
man.
that seems like a message from Jake.
Really? Tell me more.
No, go figure it out
It
yourself
says
like you tell
things
me.
to remember me, and seems to give clues about the answer to my fate lies in a box.
This is the best lead we've had. I think it could break the case. Follow whatever directions he gave to find this box. His journal could be in there. Excellent work, Nancy Drew. But remember, you need to keep a low profile and be careful.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So what I don't understand, I'm just gonna say real quick, is that if they have like the combination or if they know stuff, why would you not tell me? When you should be trying to help me out with the case. Oh, you gonna have to figure it out yourself. Why? Why are you this way, sir? I can't go in there. I just want to double check. This is something else I don't know what it is. If anything happens to me, look in my what? What? Hold on, I gotta write. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to read it backwards. CHEMIS. Chemistry book. Yeah, chemistry book. Page 305. What? I'm just making sure I covered all my grounds here. Oh, let me close this. To keep up his something, even if it something to make the something he did it took. He did what it took. So to keep up his, I don't know what this is. Maybe CHO. No, I don't know what that says. Even if it meant, maybe ghosting. Meh. To make the something. I can't read this upside down. That someone must hide reflects big secret. With great pride, a symbol of kanji. Let's be secrets. With great pride, a symbol of kanji. I think this is about Connie. I forgot about this. That this showed me this. The Crane School of Self-Defense. Training that gets results. Beginning, intermediate. So is this why she has a crane on her neck? Because she went to that school, maybe? I'm wondering if that has something to do with that. Let me see if I can go talk to her again. Alright.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta go now. Later.
Really? I had more
What
questions.
is it you want now?
Ooh, can you relax? Now that you acting like that, I'm gonna say this.
Why did you break your date with Daryl to the Sadie Hawkins dance?
It's a long story.
Okay.
See you later.
She not gonna give me no help.
Adios.
I was hoping she knew like the combo or something. Let's go with
Do you
that.
know the combination to
Let's just
Jake
dive
Rogers'
on in.
locker?
I'm sorry, Nancy. I can't help you with that.
Hulk said your locker's right next to Jake's. Are you sure you don't know the combination?
I remember one day Jake was mad because he couldn't open his locker. He told me he wished he had a phone handy. Would that help?
He wished he had a phone handy. Don't know what that got to do with anything.